farmers, Rever here, back for another episode of Stiffi. Which is basically just the Golden Valley map with these cows here a little bit closer. Now, that one thing I'll have a little bit of a problem with is this is a girl cow. You can tell by these parts underneath there. And this is a girl cow for the same reason. If they breed, something is seriously wrong. Though I have a feeling they're going to breed somehow. Who knows? In the fantasy world that is today, where people can be and do whatever they want, why can't two females have baby cows, right? And it's a video game. But the cow animations seem a lot better. I'm going to give these guys some straw, but first I want to come and do what I forgot to do the other day. Get the rest of this off the field real quick. Put that. Let's hop out and do that real quick. Clean up after ourselves, right? I did unload the rest of that. Yep. So let's put this guy away. Ooh. Alright, here we go. And we'll get back into this guy and see about dropping off some straw. I don't know. I saw at one point in my looking around that there was like some kind of special machine that spreads the straw out. I don't know if we need such a thing or if we can just get it close. Let's see what. No, I bet you that's where you pick up the animals. This would be my prime suspect here. Yep. Good. We can do it with the forage wagon. So they've got straw. The sheep don't need straw. So now let's go up and visit the pigs. I think we can go this way just as easy. And we'll go down the list. So we need to get some wheat. No course plan all this stuff yet. Oh, where am I going? Oh, this isn't just as easy, is it? Well, I guess it's not too bad. But that other way is definitely faster, I think. That's a nice field there. So we have the growth stages to slow. I should check that out. Like I said, I want to do plenty of stuff and the field's growing. It's one of the things I like the best about the soil mod is knowing exactly when the crops are due. You know, like every night they change the same amount. Alright, so let's look for... Yeah, so that's probably where we get rid of the animals. And a good bet that this is where we put stuff for them. Huh? Yep. Yep. Oop. I don't want to keep dropping stuff off. I hit I for the whole inventory screen. So let's come this way. Productivity, 19%, 10%. Okay, well, at least we got some productivity for having given them water and straw. Wonderful. So we're going to need some grass. We're going to need... We got straw, hay, grass. Grass is kind of next. Corn we can do. Yeah, so we kind of need a little bit of a different thing. Let's get the pigs, because I believe we can do that. They're not going to probably need that much of this stuff, but let's hit back. We used a fair amount of straw for these few animals. We'll go dump the rest of it in our little house by the house. Straw barn. What that little building is. Ranger station there. It's a little bit. Yeah, see, I need a governor. This is a lot better when you can just put full. Ah, there's a water pump right there, I think. Ooh. Let's go dump this off, and that's not what I want to do. I keep doing that. The old way used to be able to hit the same button, which I kind of think I like having a separate button. I just don't, kind of running out of them. Oh, I know what I did. I did the left control. All right, so where do we want to park this guy? I guess we can park him in this shed here. Things will naturally find their own home where they're needed the most. We are going to want to cut some grass here shortly, so I don't even know why I'm putting this guy away. That was really bad. We'll just leave him there. And let's go off and get this other wagon. Get some, I don't know, corn, I guess, or doesn't matter which one we do first, does it? Still are? Yes, it is. All right, let's give them some wheat. R again stops it. Wonderful. And I think it's just, yeah, I didn't even see chickens. Do we have possibility of chickens? I won't miss chickens at all. Well, you know, the chickens were just kind of a pain, if you ask me. Like, you didn't get hardly any money for them. I guess it was something to do, but I enjoy the farming, the crops. I don't need that much else to do. Even I'm one of those, even when it does come to the lumber, I could do without it. If it didn't have it in the game, I'd be okay. I guess it's nice in a way. This guy barely makes it up that hill, doesn't he? So I assume we go to the same place here, or no, we'll probably go to that feed thing. That's worth stopping and checking it out. Yep, so this probably goes right here. So let's check out the animals again. Yep, nobody else gets any wheat. Power food. I still like that. And we're going to need either sunflowers, canola, or soybeans. So let's head back and get some of those. All right, that was not much to drive all the way up there for, but hey, we got it in there. So let's just see real quick. Do we have potatoes? No potatoes, no sugar beets. All right, so no potatoes, no sugar beets. It's not really what I wanted to do. We'll come back here. Yeah, so we'll need to get those, but at least we got something. We don't have any corn up to these guys, so let's run one more time back down there and get some corn. And so I guess that means we don't really have the money. Let's wonder if they'll reproduce if they don't have most of what they need. I wonder. Well, we'll see. All right, so that doesn't leave us with much corn. They actually get a good amount of that stuff. So yeah, sugar beets, 5% root crop. So that's kind of good. Always need water. Yes, I wonder why this is only at 10%. You would think it'd be going up, but... So we need silage or hay, which we don't have at this point. You know, we got the straw, but not the hay. So we'll see about getting some hay. I wonder if there's any benefit to... Yeah, well, let's get them some grass. That'll get our pigs or our sheep going 100%, and I'm sure these guys will want to eat more than straw. So, all right, so let's make a plan for some hay. We're definitely going to need some corn for the pigs, because they used a good amount of that stuff. Let's get enough grass cut just for now to get them going with the grass. Well, do we need hay? Can we just use grass? I guess we could just use grass. Get this dropped off before we decide that we need hay at all. Yeah, now you see, by the way, guys, why I took that fence down. So I'll get out there and cut that field first. That way I can drive on the grass as much as I want. This mower hooked up. Hopefully this tractor is powerful enough. Usually, even if it goes slow, it'll work. So now we need that forage wagon again, which we parked down right in the main farm there. And I guess we'll fill this guy up one time. I'll probably fast forward and cut all the grass around the farm here. As the money rolls in, we'll have to see about getting a... Oops. Okay, come on. Alright, so let me fast forward through this. Get my GPS on. Let's do an auto thingy now. I want to do an auto thingy. Let's do P garage. And let's get the width of this thing. 3.1. Close enough. Alright, so it should be on and running. Guess we can just start right here, huh? Yep, seems to be working. Alright guys, I'll talk to you in a little while. Trailer load of... Oop, that's not the feeding. That's the water, right? Yeah, where's the feeding one? There. So I'm going to back into it. Alright, let's get in. Well, let's do this one first since we're already sort of facing this direction. A little bit silly. Give them grass this time of year, isn't it? Yeah, plenty of grass out in that field. Nope, I didn't miss. Alright, so let's take a look at the animals again. Alright, so we should be good on the sheep. So they should even start making babies. We can't do much about the potatoes and the sugar beets here. And we have grass here. So we could either give them hay or silage, I see. So I would say silage because we could probably mix grass, straw grass and silage to get power food. I'm assuming they mean TMR. I'm not sure where this power food thing came from, but whatever. Alright, so now we need to try to lay this down fairly smoothly, I guess. Get the F. Turn on forage wagon. Control I. Yep, there we go. Yep, now I don't know. Do we still have the old rules of you need 10% or something? So let's go out. I'm going to fill this thing up again. And then I will be back. And we got the silage going. but I went and dropped off the forage wagon, and not sure if you guys saw me compacting this. I'll know by the time I watch the episode, but if we come in here, it's not telling us the amount, is it? But we should have about 58,000 silage, and I'm pretty sure I didn't show you this, but where we stand with the animals after this, I'm going to wrap up this episode. I had a heartfelt goodbye to you guys and everything, so I'm not sure if I can bring myself to tears again to say goodbye, so I'll just make it a normal goodbye. Anyway, we have pretty good production. I'm saying it's quite a few hours on these animals. Pigs a lot less for some reason. And, you know, not much we can do with the cows until we get silage, which means we can't make power food until we get silage. So I think it's going to be off to farming. So, you know, it would be nice to plant some sugar beets and potatoes or potatoes just so we have some of these. In addition, we used up a lot of the corn, and we're not going to really need anything much more than that for the animals. Like we have plenty of wheat, and we have enough of each of these to last quite a while. This lasts 6 days, so it's not like it has to be the first crop we do. So we got plenty of canola, sunflowers, and soybeans. So really, you know, if we can up the amount of corn we have and get some potatoes going, then that should get the animals to 100%. So after having said that I'm not going to lease anything, I think I will probably lease the potato equipment just this one time so we can get that stuff. I'm sure if we plant one of these fields with it, we'll be fine. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Bye-bye.